There is much left to do. Stay alert. Come, Anduin. Dornagal awaits.
We'll meet you there, champion.
Speak and be heard.
Oh, Illyria! Anduin! Oh, good to see you back. Have you heard anything I need to know? If you hear anything I note, let me know. Oh! Storm Rider Scout spotted our ships in the distance. They should arrive soon. Are you here to chat or work? And here they come now.
Loktar, everyone.
And apologies for the delay.
Thromkar, now is not the time to mourn. Now is the time.
Seek out my steward, Outlander. He is waiting to assist you.
Danger lurks. Jaina, Thrall. When we last spoke, I was in a dark place. My grief and rage were deafening. I thought the only way to silence them
Was to hunt down those responsible. I know what that's like. To survive an atrocity and feel like vengeance is all you have left.
Or to think you could have stopped what happened, if you had just seen what was right in front of you.
That pain, that guilt. I felt it twisting me into someone I'm not. But I assure you, I have found my way back from the edge. And I am here, with you, to the end.
It's good to have you with us, Alleria.
We're all in this together.
That we are. The time will come when I must face Xal'atath again. But when I do, it will be for the right reasons.
I have calibrated, my directive confirmed. Let us begin with banners, then. I am certain you will find this design to your taste. Very good. Let us continue inside. I have prepared everything you might need.
Hey, that's too far away!
Once your task is complete, please let me know. Well done. All I need now is your signature. My thank you for your assistance. Our esteemed guests are on their way.
Let's get down to business then. I dismiss you. You may take your leave.
My faith is my shield.
Illyria, when I heard about Dalaran, I would have come sooner. I wanted to. But the state of the world right now, the Radiant Song...
It's all right, Terralion. You don't... We each have our responsibilities to bear. Truth be told, if you had seen me as I was, what I had started to become...
I should have been there for you.
You were. More than you could ever know.
We stood together for 1,000 years. I'll stand by you for 1,000 more.
And the next time I push you away?
I wait. Until you ask me to come back.
And it's a good thing I always do.
I've missed you, Illyria. And I'm not going anywhere.
I know. We stand together, Terralion. Here and now.
Well, I'm listening.
Oh,
I have validated a destination for the teleporter. Activate it when you are ready, champion.
It works! Oh, I hope it's more books or gems. Let's go. It's a Titan vault. And it's just like the Chamber of Heart.
The machines must be preserved. May the deeps continue.
Go on then, champion. Have a go. I'll help you if I can.
It's reinitializing. I now have access. But... you have my...
But what?
Return if you have more queries. Back to work.
Did you find something? I feel the Earthen have come a long way since last we were here in the archive.
A factual statement. When I first answered your queries, the archive was lost to us, as were the Stone Vault and Awakening Machine. But now, we have a future, and slowly we will also have our past. Largely, we have you and your clan to thank for it.
You needn't mention it, High Speaker. I'm just glad you'll be around for as long as you were meant to be.
Thank you. I will admit that I approach that prospect with some trepidation. The earthen that are emerging from the stone vault will take our culture to the ends of Azeroth. But who knows what lurks here in our past? What will we uncover about our purpose and the Titans?
I hadn't thought of that. Well, come what may, I'll be here to help you.
Your continued assistance is appreciated. I feel, you have made me feel as though I am part of your clan.
To properly be part of my clan, you'd have to marry my granddad or like. But that wouldn't work for many reasons. That was a joke, Prince. You'll always be part of my clan. Blood, water, or stone.
I speak for the machines. This will take some time. Dagrand and I can handle it from here.
Right. Let's do this. Tell Ma not to wait up.
There you are. What was all this fuss about in the archive now? Best mind your manners in the presence of a queen. Mind yourself, champion. We need you.
Refer all diplomatic questions to my daughter, Moira. Moira, can I speak with you?
Don't worry, father. I have everything under control.
I can see that. Better than I would have done with these machines. I just wanted to say I'm proud of you.
You're what? Oh, I never thought I'd hear you say that. Are you in a bad way then?
No, and I deserve that. I've done some things I'm not proud of. But in spite of me, you've grown up to have a keen mind for governing, and the heart to let Dagran be the man he'll be.
Oh, I've a mind to tell you again what I think of what you did to me as a lass, and to Dagran's father. But the older I get, the older Dagran gets, and the more I learn about leadership. I can't fully forgive you, but I can understand you.
I only wanted to protect you, and I've not done a good job of it. We're in grave danger, even now. But you don't need me anymore, and it does me good to see how strong you are. And that when I'm gone, you'll carry on, and rule with a grace and strength I could only dream about.
Thank you, Father. Let's hope that time doesn't come soon.
We owe our service to those in need.
Plenty of treasure around here. And I'm betting we can use it to take the fight to Xalatath.
Loads of forgotten knowledge are within our grasp.
Get yourself a key, then check your map for the location of these bountiful delves. We've been finding these keys in the strangest places. Make sure to keep your eyes out for them.
The skies call to me. May we all find what we seek.
We cannot hide from evil. May you walk in the light. Bring Beladar's warmth to those in need.
May the Titans carve your path.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders. Return and peruse my inventory again.
The mountain lends us its strength.
My faith is my shield.
Know your target.
I will accompany you, champion. I want to learn about the Storm Riders and their bond with their rooks. Is this all that remains of the Storm Riders?
Still standing. Very well.
We need to ask someone who knows them well. Lovsella, may we speak to you?
Winds and wings. All the storm rooks are gone. I can't help you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have my rook fish to water.
She is hiding something. Follow her.
Shalbendry, no!
Easy, friend. We don't want to harm your rider.
Every Stormrook has its own personality.
An ancient Storm Rider outpost. Meet us there, champion.
The Titans drive...
Tell me, how is it that you were given a rook if you're not a Storm Rider?
Shalbendry doesn't belong to anyone. But she chose me. Besides, nobody else could handle her. She has this tendency to corkscrew unexpectedly.
It seems you were meant for each other. This bodes well. You have a bond with the rooks. Even those return to the storm. I can sense it.
Shalbendry may be all that's left.
We lost so many.
Hold, Outlanders. This place is off limits to all but Stormward Baelgrim.
You didn't hear? Baelgrim. He's gone.
Conversation initiated. This Stormbrook has no bindings. It follows your directive still.
Follows is a strong word.
You knew Baelgrim, and you know the Stormrooks. Then you were a Stormrider. Cycles upon cycles ago, yes.
Have you ever felt your path led to some... The two shorter towers appear to have been armories. Could the conduit be stored there?
Really good daydream. No, my curiosity ebbed when I found something dead in the main tower.
Task interrupted. Sorry, I have not seen it. And I walked all over this site. Except for the towers. Heights are not for me.
You think I can summon the Stormrooks?
Affirmative. If we can get you and the conduit to the peak.
Looks like someone has a bounty on their head. Anyone care to collect?
Conversation terminated.
What do you want? May the path you forge be your own.
We'll fly ahead and prepare. Albrecht, where is your Stormrook?
Gone.
Oh. Well, ride Shalbendry with me. She's strong enough to carry us both.
Thank you.
need to target something first.
The conduit fuse charged to me. I can feel its vibrations. Can you?
Fly high, strike true.
Here we go. Stay close. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Outlander, help us hold these elementals at bay. Reach out through the storm, Lisa, as we discussed.
All right. There it goes. Stormrooks, hear me! We need your help!
Open your mind and your heart to him.
Looks like someone has a bounty on their head. Anyone care to collect?
I don't think it's working. They're not listening.
Hold, Lusama. You must believe.
It's too much. Shrub injury.
Go to her, champion. Lend her your strength.
I can't do this. The Titans.
Aelgrin summoned the Stormrooks on his own. If he defied the Titans, so can you.
Lucella, the Stormrooks know your intentions. Focus. Call them, and they will answer. Well done. The Stormrooks have heeded your call.
Not just mine. Theirs. They chose to help us, of their own free will.
What now, Lucella?
We have a lot of work to do.
Stormrooks have chosen their riders. A true bond has been forged. Strength and unity. This is not over. What the Stormrooks and their new riders need time. And you are needed at the shore, champion.
I follow the edicts. New Stormrooks, new riders. We're going to have to start all over.
You won't be alone, Lucella. I can help you. So can Vakmar, and...
But I'm no Stormward, Oberg. I don't know if I can.
Lucella, Baelgrim was as stubborn as a ram's arse and twice as shale-headed. Do you think he knew what he was doing when he took over the Storm Perch? No. He was a good rider, but it took him far longer than you to figure out how to train a Stormrook. Sure, he went through many recharges, but he knew what the Titans had done to the Rooks was wrong. We fought about it. That's why I finally left. He wouldn't admit it. But I realized it didn't matter, the way he called them. At some point he changed. More like one of those shaman, like Thrall.
So he knew. Someone inside. But he didn't... remember?
Something like that. But you weren't afraid of the truth, Lucella. And that's why you deserve this.
I'm... still not sure I do. But the Stormrooks deserve better. And I can give them that.
Great. Yet another of your Horde's savages to bark at the recruits.
Yes, I am the former Stoneward.
We are here to win this war.
How can I help?
You're in luck, Exarch. You get to see how the Horde gets things done.
Training means more than beating your recruits senseless, Orc.
meddling titans. Do the Alliance and Horde always bicker like this?
I will see Draniel's skies once more.
I will answer your query.
Do you see the strength of the Horde, Exarch?
I see more than you know.
Go, champion. Spare yourself.
You're back. And Kurdran is here with the Wildhammers now too. Back to the Stormrooks. Unfortunately, a few of our new recruits have wandered off with their rooks. I wanted them to have a chance to bond, but it's probably time to round them up. I would have asked Olberig, but he has wandered off too.
A magical city traveling the world. Just think of all the places it saw before it fell here. Conversation terminated. Apologies. We seem to both enjoy exploring. Let's go, Traumer.
Then it better be a fiddler with a ready drink. We fly to protect Dornegal. It seems our absence has been felt, Fawa. Best not to keep our admirers waiting any longer.
Looks like someone has a bounty on their head. Anyone care to collect?
That appears to be the last of them, for now. But we should stay vigilant, Vatar. Yes, of course. The mission must always come first. Up, boy! Let's fly!
I'm sorry, Lucilla. We cannot wait for this Ulberig any longer.
The Council of Three Hammers requires me present. But I...
Just like we practiced, Lucilla. The storm is your ally.
Olberig, where are you? We need you. Initiating!
Well done. The storm has granted the rooks its strength.
Right then, let's get these birds in the air and see what they can do.
Outlander, please take Shroudbendry up. I'd like to stay in case Olberig returns.
Let's start by swinging out over the ruins of Dalaran. May it remind you that what goes up can sometimes come back down.
I wish I could have seen it whole. Such a wonder, such a loss.
We'll do a circuit of the bay. The water ought to make for a softer landing, just in case one of you takes a dive.
Yes, but then we would be wet. Think of our clothing, man.
Opportunity's knocking. If you've got the metal, there are valuables waiting to be won.
Fly as low as you can. Imagine a cave room full of stalactites over your head.
Let's not talk about caves. My former directive was mining. I've had enough stalactites, thanks.
Lucilla sure gave your rooks some pep. Whew, they don't seem to be tiring at all.
Fawa and I would like a rest cycle after this, just the same.
You're doing great for a bunch of rookies. I think we can move on to lesson 2. Set her down easy. We're just getting warmed up.
Ah, a wee bit stuffy in here, isn't it?
Looks like someone has a bounty on their head. Anyone care to collect?
Urge your rook upward. They discharge as they gain altitude.
This would make for quite the show. Anyone fancy putting together an aerial act?
Only if it's an act of war.
Not bad. But not bad is nearly good enough.
You processed that this is a new directive for us, right?
You think the Nerubians care? Looks like we can handle hitting stationary targets. Let's see how you do with a moving. Now that was some fine shooting. It'd take a hand's worth of these hill dwarves to bring. Right then, let's hunt those beasties.
Lads, lasses, we are thousands of years old.
It is not age that matters, but experience.
Well done, everyone! I think it's time we gave your storm rooks a breather. Champion, I think I saw the old Storm Rider Ulberig while I was flying by the meadery. Ye might check on him while I take the flock home to roost.
I came to see where Baelgrim fell. Didn't expect to find the ones responsible. State your business. Honor the Titans, but don't wait up. How often did we have the same argument about our Stormrooks, Baelgrim? And how often did that blasted Titan machine wipe away the memory of it? What do you want? I see it's Zarine. Baelgrim's Stormrook. Zarine. You stayed, even with Baelgrim gone. But you're free now. Thank you, Zarine. We will honor Baelgrim together.
Oathsworn, unbound. It is time for us to come together as one. You address the Council War. So, we are in agreement?
Yes, we must assist our new allies. And to do that, we must renounce the edicts forever.
It is fitting, then, that we do so here, where it all began, where the edicts were written. Who would like to do the honors? I, the Council Ward of Dornagal, declare that we are all unbound. I serve the Titans unswervingly. The eternal Titan.
I will go ahead and see if I can slow it down. Outlander, take Shroud Endry.
She trusts you. And I trust you to keep the Storm Riders safe from the Titan's machines. Anyone else concerned we're out of our depth here?
Remember your training, Catilda.
That won't be hard considering how recent it was.
Look the size of that thing. Aren't you supposed to be the strong one? Now I'm nervous.
Harbinger is back, and he has a rook.
Zaranos and I are ready to finish what Baelgrim started.
We did it.
And in style, too. We have made the Isle safe.
Good work, Storm Riders. Take a victory lap and let our people know their shores are safe again.
You have found me. It seems the Storm Riders have proven themselves once more. As have you, champion. Find the path to danger lurks. May your aim never fall.
I hear you need some eyes in the dark, Windrunner.
The Weaver has a lead that may be relevant to our cause. I would follow it myself, but...
You're busy. I get it. Just stay out of my way. Champion, meet me at the Weaver's lair. Were you followed?
This is your backup? Interesting.
I've been expecting you. Oh, I'll remember you. Come back again, little morsel. Follow your thread, morsel. Do keep in touch. Our threads will cross again. I'll be watching. The transformatory was a blind spot for me, until Yateki breached it and achieved achieved ascension. Mistress, you flatter me. Scout for troubling movement in the area, then rendezvous and prepare to infiltrate.
Your skein sings. We are
until
You tread a powerful skein until we tangle again. My strand carries generations of memories. We remember all. Only the finest for you.
Do you see that? Nothing. Decidedly odd for the City of Threads. The freshly ascended are usually flitting about the Umbral Bazaar. Where have they gone?
Smuggling is common enough in the city, but from the maddening deep, unusual and concerning. I need to know where they're taking that bile, why, and for whom.
Gathering supplies? Marching out? I've heard nothing of this. Make no mistake, this is preparation for war, and none thought to inform me. This bodes ill indeed.
rest.
Don't get too comfortable. We've got a long mission ahead of us. Do not linger. Keep your guard up.
We meet again. We've protect you.
If those Ascended guards get close, hit them with one of these vials. It'll provide a distraction.
They don't look tough. I'm sure you'll be fine. Enjoy slinking around. I'll be walking right in.
Opportunity's knocking. If you've got enough...
Ugh. Black blood. Don't touch that stuff. I'm not surprised we found some here, but I don't like that they're moving it around.
Transformatory and still dripping with ichor. They're shipping these Ascended to the front before they've got their wits about them.
This changes the situation. I don't like the look of that huge thing.
It's an added bit of intrigue, that's for sure. Who's keeping it bound, and why?
What is it you ask?
Don't panic, it's just me. Kahet is Corval.
I live my life in the shadows.
One spritz of this, and no one will question that you belong in the transformatory.
We're in. Now let's get what we came for and get out before we're caught.
My dear Lillian, where's the fun in that? This is a dangerously unstable formulation. Intriguing.
Wonder if that's what they've been feeding the monstrosity.
Our experiments are not for Overcrawler. Our experiments are not for Overcrawler eyes.
This experiment dates back to Neferis's reign? Ansrek's been stewing on this a long time.
Nefer who?
Our dear departed queen. I wonder if the Weaver knew about this.
Slender is the strand that guides our destiny, known only by true sacrifice. In our kingdom of Kahet, no one understood this sacrifice more than Queen Neferis, my mother. I saw this when the Black Empire came to conscript us for their last stand at Nylofa. My mother refused them.
For this treachery, your line will sever itself. This kingdom will wither with the waning of your worth.
Her strength defined us that day. And in that moment, we felt destined for greatness. But in the years that followed, our greatness was tarnished. Look at them out there. Wretched, starving.
I am not immune to our people's suffering. I believe better days will come.
Not if you keep failing to seize the moment. What was the point of you freeing our future, only to leave us buried in the past?
You comprehend so little. There is much for you to learn before you can be queen.
Mother! Mother!
Zarek? Are you seeing this?
You have heard my voice in your dreams, Great Queen.
The Harbinger.
Yes, of the empire that was. But the old gods are dead. The empire lies in ashes. And a shadow has fallen on your kingdom. But the blood of the old gods can make your people powerful again. Your reign could last for eternity. All you have to do is take my hand.
Your words are tempting, but the cost is too great. I would never risk my kingdom for such power.
Mother, who are you talking to?
Oh, ghosts, dearest. As always, they are my ready counsel.
I'm not sorry for what I said. I only want our people to be great once more.
Greatness is fleeting. What we must do now is endure. Your time will come, child, but only when you are ready. What have you done?
You're not the only one seeing ghosts, Mother.
How sad to have a queen so wise, and yet so ignorant to the call of destiny.
You.
Her name is Zarath. You had your chance, Mother. With this power, Ashkahet is unbound. We will rise. We will conquer. And together, we will finally claim our destiny.
Long live Queen Azeroth.
Thing is Nephros.
Yuteki, we should assess our options.
We go to her now.
My blades stay sharp. There is much to be done.
Your threads hold.
We should be careful. We don't know what that thing can do.
That thing is my queen. I will not leave her chained. Bring me whatever bile they have lying around. I'll melt her chains myself if I have to.
What are you doing? You're going to get us all killed.
I know exactly what I'm doing. We need to protect you. Who's going to stop me? You? Ha!
Your ascension is complete.
Out! Now! She seized your techie's mind without even blinking! If she can do that to one Ascended. Still in one piece? Good. This is far from over. What is it you ask? Yuteki is not themselves. We need to do something. Stop them. I've got your back.
Too
Get them away from prying eyes. Figure out our next move. I live my life in all the excitement. I nearly forgot we had a weapons convoy to deal with. Keep your guard up. Those bombs should give me enough cover to drag your techie out of here. Meet me back at the Weaver's lair. We'll figure out what to do with them.
Is against your marching orders. My own army, spineless.
I need to target something first. Oh!
Opportunity's knocking. If you've got the metal.
my blades stay sharp. There is much to be done. Do not lie. I told her about the techie and the convoy. You can tell her about everything we found inside the lab. Good luck.
Step into my part. Neferis? My queen lives? No. As you described it, she is but a shell of herself. It would have been better if they just killed her.
You're wrong.
Am I? One monster has sympathy for another.
True death is the end of the story. Anything before that is workable. Let's go, champion. We've got a report to give topside.
What treasures I have!
Report, boss. What's down there?
Black blood. They're hauling it up to Hallowfowl. And you won't like this. Those ascended nerubians. Zalatab can stick her fingers right into their minds. They put up a hell of a fight.
A tactic she uses all too often. We'll have to account for that when we face her again. Thank you, boss. Don't assume victory. Know your target. Stay alert. Danger lurks. War golems would help even the odds against the Nerubians. Help Brynth secure them, champion.
Perfect timing. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. Conversation initiated. ZZ-0147 is the last maintenance machine of the Deep Forge Golem Works. Say hello, ZZ. Directive. I will ensure your name is in the archive. That thing is huge. Our work's cut out for us. The facility is unpowered, but that war golem in the corner looks intact. We might be able to reactivate it if we can get some time in there uninterrupted. We can't build golems without resources from Shadowvane. The site's mostly automated. It was abandoned centuries ago. The machines must be preserved.
I have some ideas. Let's get started.
You have my focus. Are you ready for a summary of what we know? Time for a quick sit rep.
So there's a war golem left intact. If it reactivated, it could deal with that goblin in the big mech.
We'll need to get the waterworks operational to power the golem works. Unfortunately, some isolated kobolds are scavenging there. Keep an eye out. We can't build war golems without materials from Shadowvane. ZZ's arc welder should be able to repair the facility's equipment. What is your query? Conversation turbine.
ZZ and I will meet you at the waterworks, champion. More Titan tech. It wasn't built to last forever. It sure came close. I know we can fix this. I want to see everything. Keep your eyes open. Nothing a little hard work can't fix. We make a good team. You and me and Zizi. The hydraulic system is located in an obstruction within the plant. It's in the main drain. You'll have to enter the dam and manually remove the obstruction. Be careful. I suspect you won't be the only one in there.
There's a cache of resources nearby. Find it before you have to fight over it.
device keeps us safe from the poison. Hold on to it. Careful! The totem's power will drain whenever you take a step.
You don't look busy.
I'm going all out! What have we here? That's more like it! That device keeps us safe from the poison. Hold on to it.
something first.
Oh, I need to rest after that one.
system is reading clear across the board. Have you considered a fulfilling role in sanitation? You won't believe what happens in Ironforge during Brewfest. Back in action! With my brains and your brawn, we're bringing this ancient facility back to life. I read about this. I need some time to think. Sorry, I sent Zizi to check on the equipment in Shadowvane. I'll join you after I finish some maintenance work here. Based on Zizi's initial findings, it looks like none of the Crushers are receiving power. Check the nearby power substation and see if something's amiss. Power isn't reaching the main delivery conduit. Look around in the substation. You may need to reroute the power piping nearby. With these pipes in tatters, the water can't reach the boilers. If those valves are opened in the correct sequence, they should reroute the water to the working line.
some valuable resources in the area. Get ready to grab them.
Power is on, spreading to machines and buildings all over the facility. Let's deal with those seized crushers next. Zizi's arc emitter should be able to help with those crushers. You'll see a large cave at the north edge of the site. The final array of crushers is in there. Look for a master switch that controls them. Well done, Outlander. We're back up and running. Now it's time for a little creative problem solving.
attend to the archive. May the deeps continue to ring. speak for the machines.
Looks like you should have brought some bigger friends.
Guess what? We did. Now, ZZ. Facility reactivated. War golems are active and back in production.
Pack it up, team. I know when we're beaten.
The machines must be preserved.
There is much left to do. We need to match the raw strength of Ansarek's ascended monstrosities. War golems give us a way to do that. Well done. Stay alert.
Champion, Ranger General, the Harbinger has struck at the Aegis Wall.
She has made the first move. What is she planning? You have found me. To Hallowfall, then. Time to finish this hunt.
Ground units, forward! Airships, open fire! I want to see every ballista loaded and fired within a minute!
This land was not what we expected. We must rely on outsiders to save the arachnid.
The Emperor rewards the faithful.
Nerubian, this way. Now is not the time to walk. Now is the time to fight.
What would you ask the daughter of the sea?
We need to reach Illyria, quickly! We will not allow Zalatath to triumph.
We are a light in the darkness.
I know I can help. I will help anyone in need. I do what I can.
Illyria.
Khadgar?
This isn't the real fight.
The black blood. It's all around us. Terralion, I have to go.
What? The battle's about to turn.
We've played right into Zalatath's hands. But I know where she is. And I'm going to stop her.
I'm coming with you.
I know you would. But your place is here. I need you to trust me.
We'll be right with you.
Come back to me.
I always do.
This oppressive darkness. I can barely see beyond the airship's flame.
In my heart there is fire. A beacon in the dark.
Zalatath is here. I can sense her. We need to hurry.
I don't have a
But
time.
first we must find a way to
I need to
peace.
target something first.
Let your emotions run. Every moment of defiance charges the air around you and feeds into me.
I will see you through the shadow.
cover you, Farron. Focus on the brazier.
I will bring light to the darkness.
I need a target.
The darkness saps my strength. I will bring light to the darkness. I'll need a moment to recover.
We are in this together.
I don't have time.
The Priory has a light well in the middle of the courtyard. No doubt it has been tainted.
Even the light burns with your rage as you carry candles into a stormless night.
It is not rage, but hope that guides the way. Dawn is ever on the horizon, Harbinger.
The courtyard is clear. Purify the well.
darkness has receded. Hurry, to the Priory.
Darkness calls.
Wait, what is that?
All that remains of Queen Neferis.
Your world is dying. Breathe deep and accept that you have caused your end.
Monster! May your soul be judged by the flame!
People shrouded in pain.
Something's wrong.
No more darkness, pain. No more.
She's fighting against her will.
Salatath is just ahead. After me!
Go! I'll hold the line! In the very heart of shadow, I will be the shield that guards the way!
You mortals are the most wrathful creatures in existence. I've watched you break worlds, overthrow gods. Even the realm of death couldn't hold you. Your hunger for violence is insatiable. You lured us here, unleashed us upon the Nerubians, all to fuel the Black Blood's power. My power. This stops now. Your determination delights me. But I have risen from the ashes of countless empires. I have survived ordeals you cannot comprehend. You cannot kill me. I'm not aiming at you.
This changes nothing!
Khadgar! Oh no. No. I heard your voice. This can't be.
You did well. I knew you would stop her.
Stay with me, Khadgar. Don't let go.
There is much left to do. Know your target. Fortune smiles on us today. The battle is won, and in victory, we've had a dear friend return to us. Traces of Xalatath's presence linger in the air. In time, she will strike again. But for now, I believe we've all earned some respite.
Keep your voice. It would have been easy for you to end Queen Neferess's life to secure victory. And yet you spared her. Words cannot capture my gratitude. I will escort my queen home, and bring word of your deeds to my conspirators. Return to the surface for now, and know that you will forevermore have allies in Ashkahet.
I serve the Titans, and so the battle is won. Champion, all of Kaz Algar owes you a tremendous debt. When you first arrived on our shores, we were fractured and divided. But you showed us the path to becoming whole again.
You reignited our drive for purpose, and to define the parameters of our own existence.
We see now that traditions can change and evolve, and even be broken, if necessary.
The Arathi no longer cower in darkness. We bring the light in our hearts wherever we go.
This council stands stronger than ever before, with new friends and allies by our side. And we have you to thank for it.
Our strength is in unity. It feels good to know we made a difference here. And yet, I can still hear the Radiant song echoing in my heart. Why did it lead us here? Was it solely to confront Xalatath? Or is there something larger at play? I am no stranger to feeling like a greater calling awaits. But this is different. Somehow. I just hope that we prove ready to answer it.